Good afternoon, morning, night to the people. Sorry, my bad. Good afternoon, people. I'm here just for a quick revision for this week. And, kind of started a bit later, but it's all good. And I'm just going to just tell you guys what's been happening this week. I'm actually profitable for this week. Only like around, I think, $100 or $150. I'll just double check. Yo, Shashi, bro. What's up, man? I catched you this time. What's up, Sashi? Just giving you guys an update. I'm actually $164 profitable. That's March, my bad. $151 profitable this week. Yo, Sashi, hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you. Well, I'm $151 profitable this week. Yep. There's a couple ups and downs, and we can just go through it. Definitely could have had more for this week, but just have to keep on revising, keep on learning so that we get better for this coming week. So you all know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. And let's get to it. Yeah, bro. Sashi, W week. How about yourself? Is it W week for you too? The W week for you too? Quickly going to share screen so we can get straight to it. I'm only going to be on for about 1 hour. Yeah, that is the funded account. On the funded account, I'm up $150. So I think I may still be down. I don't know how I'm down. Let's see real quick. So my equity is 224.70. So I'm still down like 260. Not too. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down like 100. I don't know how this is working, but the point is, I'm down a little bit, but I'm coming back. That's the profit. That's the overall. Anyway, you'll hit that like button. Hit that like button so we get to it. Anyway, just looking at everything, just making sure everything's all done. Remember, I only have like about I only have about 8 minutes. 8 minutes of chatting right now. 8 minutes of chatting. For some reason, I'm just checking my live. My live's black, so I just gotta quickly. My bad, Joel. I did not know my whatever was black. My screen. Let's do it again. Give me 1 second, Joel. Okay, it's black again. I appreciate you, Sashi, for that like. But yo, Sashi, how's your week been? You haven't actually told me how's your week been. That's why I get this sorted. Now, how about this? There we go. There we go. It's working. Cool. Let me know how your week's been, Sashi, and I'll just be starting on my explanation for this week. Check it out. What do you mean by check it out, Sashi? And also, can you let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly? Because I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm gonna start with. We'll start with the trade talk on Euro USD. Seems like today's trades we started on Wednesday. And for this day, Wednesday, why did I take the sell here? Did I even take the sell? I don't think I did. This does not look like I did. No, I did. My bad. I actually did take the sell. This buy. Apologies. Oh, check out Instagram. Okay. I actually did take this buy, guys. Hold on, quickly. I took this buy, but it was actually a break-even buy. Hold on. You said check it out on Instagram. I do not know what you're talking about, Sashi. Decided let's continue. So on Thursday, guys, I took this buy. The reason why I actually brought my stop loss to break even for this trade is because price reached the daily open, which is also halfway through, so it wasn't too bad. Could I have done anything better for this trade? Not really. I think that was a pretty smart option just for taking that buy here. Potentially, if I was on longer, I could have re-entered maybe here if I was in New York, but I don't think I really could have done anything special here. Price just came back, hit my stop loss. It is what it is, but I won my direct. This is a bad trade necessarily. I think this was a beautiful trade. I'm just so happy that it came back for my stop loss or my break even. So coming to today, not today, sorry, Thursday. Oh wait, no, that was Wednesday. Coming to Thursday. Did I take the sell? I did take sell. So I took a sell here, guys. I took a sell from the top up here. Price was actually up around a 1 to 2.57, and the second trade was up a 1 to 1 almost. And in this situation, what I could have done better for these two trades is, number one, I actually could have taken both out at this area. The reason why I could have taken both out at this area is purely because you guys can't really see it. Hold on. I'll move this back part. It's purely because if I was to measure out this huge move priced it on Thursday, price came back literally halfway for the retracement. So what I'm trying to say is this is another setup to take a buy for the upside. And the fact is that price came here, especially at 10 p.m., which is leading into New York, is giving me a good reason to get out. That's number one. And I was actually understanding this when price was pushing down, but I was kind of greedy, you can say. And I wanted price to at least hit the daily open. Well, it was actually the add-on on position to hit the daily open, looking like this, like a 1 to 2.24. And my original position to actually hit all the way down, probably the monthly. So no TP. No TP for my original position and TP for my second position. What about oil? I don't do oil, but I can check out oil just after my analysis. And so the lessons I can do for this trade, guys, is simply that I should have actually taken in the second trade earlier. If I was taking the second trade earlier, it would have been a 1 to 1.3. No, sorry, 1 to 3. Or if I was to take out this area, 1 to 1.64. Is that right? Yeah. 1 to 1.64. So that was my mistake, guys, that I actually did not take out when price was actually telling me. Listen to the market. The lesson is just listen to the market. Coming towards Friday, I took two sells here, guys, and they both ended up being break-even trades. One sell was up here, another one was down here. This low key, I was here. I took a sell here purely due to a little bit of impatience, so I had bigger stop loss. And then this extra trade was my added on position, risking the same amount. Although what turned out to be happening is that obviously price came down, hit the area for break even. So both came break even, and price originally hit my first trade. So my second trade became my first trade, if that makes sense. So the point is, this was just stay up 10 minutes longer. That's literally it. Because this trade doesn't really matter what happened here, because it happened to be break even, which is a beautiful thing. That's a really good thing that happened on Friday. But for Saturday, or later on Friday, this trade I was literally waiting for, and on the last 5-minute candle, guys, I passed out. I fell asleep. So that's annoying. That's annoying. So I could have easily been up maybe $100 here, or even 200, but it's all right. It happens. Let's get back to GBP USD. Let's see what I could learn from it. Tell out the trade logic, bro. What you mean by trade logic? Are you talking about just what you mean, bro? I think I get what you mean. Which I will say. That's very concise and understandable to traders. This was my first trade, which kind of carried me throughout the whole week, guys. This is the one that break even did not hit because it never hit until the end. And it was successful. But that was definitely a lesson to learn in this trade. So if you're here, guys, that took a buy, I actually thought this trade was just trash and it was just going to hit my stop loss. But price was just ranging here till the very end in New York. And I was actually up here because I took a day off from work. And price decided to push all the way up. And when it pushed all the way up here, it touched my liquidity, as you can see here. But I was actually up at this time. When I checked here, I never should have put my take profit. And if I was to put my take profit, I should have been at monthly open or at the top here. Those two areas, because as you can see, if I was up at this time, I could have just held this all the way through until price did something like this, or if price had a bigger rejection. But since price just went straight up, I could have just held this all the way up, especially since I was awake, and especially since this wasn't the main TP area, which there was other areas where price could have likely happened. Because if you can see here, this is the range that was created, and this created range, price grabbed the bottom of the bottom, right, making it understandable for me to have a take profit here or here, just because we hit the bottom and price is trying to trace back up to the top of this range. So yeah, this was a trade that carried me. It was a 1 to 3. It was a beautiful trade. As for coming to Tuesday, I took a double L potentially. No, I took triple L here, but I lost only probably half of my profits from yesterday. It's not too crazy, but I lost half of my profits. Lesson to learn here was really, I don't know, I didn't think it was much. I think I just took not a bad trade, but it was just a trade that didn't want to go. It didn't want to. I was wrong. I was wrong in the move. It was a trade that I was completely wrong in the move. Keeping it simple. Trade that I was completely wrong in the move. I just don't know why there was 3 of them. Am I doing, guys? Can you see 3? Oh wait, never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to see 3, but I thought I saw 4. My bad. Anyway, so these 3 all failed, and I was actually completely wrong on the move. The reason why I took that third trade is because these 2 trades actually got stopped out here because I added in a position. For me, adding in a position, I brought my stop loss closer to this top liquidity area instead of up here. And since I brought it close to up here, price wicked it out, and then it was starting to come down. It's exactly at New York, or very close to New York opening. And that's why I took another sell here, which I was a little bit late. And you can clearly see, took the sell, price has come down pretty well, and then later on came back up. If you guys didn't understand that, just replay the video. Just go back. Did I take any more trades on GBP USD? This was a trade that was a forward test. I was also looking out for this, guys. The reason why I was looking out for this trade is because it was looking exactly like the Euro USD trade, although Euro USD had one compelling factor to it that GBP USD did not, which was the monthly open price has not been touched. So off that, I decided to leave this and forward test this, and you can clearly see price was just drilling down. Same with Euro USD, although the risk to reward was better on GBP. Coming towards Friday, I took this forward test once again. I had 2 other setups just waiting there to see what price would have done. Took a sell here. The reason why I took a sell here as a forward test was just to see what price would have done. And you can clearly see price kind of drilled down. This would have been a break-even trade because it would have hit my break-even. It would have enabled me to bring my stop loss to break-even, which I would have done. And then from that, price would have obviously come back up and touched it. So since that's the case, guys, it was break-even for this one. Forward test. Forward test. Losses. Break-even. Winner at the start, and probably a couple losses there and break-evens on Euro USD. But overall, it was a good day. Overall, guys, it was a good day. Well, a good week specifically. Sorry, I'm a bit spaced out because I did say I was only going to be up for 10 minutes, and since it's coming close to 10 minutes, do you all have any? Oh wait, I have to quickly check out oil. That was another thing. I don't really do oil. Pause. But I don't mind checking it out. And I won't be trading oil until I become, very adept and very skilled at Euro and GBP. Bro, giveaway do. What does that mean? What do you mean by that, Sashi? Giveaway do. What I see for oil, it looks like price is just ranging. If this is the real one, which I don't think it is, yeah, my bad. I clicked the wrong one, I think. Oil versus USD, the stocks. No, it's not stocks, oils. It's indices. No, it's crude oil, but I forgot what it was. Is it USD? I'm going to say USD. Oil USD. But that doesn't look like the one I'm looking at. Yo, Sashi, do you know the right oil pair that I should be looking at? Crude oil futures. Oh no, here it is. It's US oil. This one looks more okay. Since it's ranging, guys, what I would be looking at, let's go back to Monday. If I was looking at anything special. So first of all, I would check out the monthly open price. And since there's no monthly open prices anywhere here, I'll just be going off liquidity areas and deviations. Since price is something like this, I would have probably mapped out like that. I actually would have been looking for buys. So here is where I would have been online. This would have been very weird because it starts up here, start at the bottom. I would have to also check if there was news. Let's just say there was news. I probably actually would have taken a buy here. Depends. Like, and if that failed, I would have planned on taking another buy at probably these areas. All right. The price grabbed this liquidity, since it grabbed both and didn't actually give me a chance. If I was to hop in here, it would have been somewhere here. So I would have lost again. So I would have just had 2 losses and I would have called it a day. They're probably the areas which I'll be looking at. And then here, I would have definitely marked this out and understood that price moved heavy. So what I'll be looking overall, guys, what I'm actually looking for in this specific situation is I'm looking for price to come back up here. So maybe if price ducks down here, maybe if it comes all the way down here, touches this area here, and then pushes up, is what I expect to do. And I expect price to have a sharp move like it did on Monday. Even if the war may be over or ceased, I think price is going to retrace or come back up. So you just have to time it well. But anyway, what I would be looking at on Tuesday is probably for price to grab here. Price to grab here. Since its price grabbed it here, I would have been asleep. And price just didn't move much. I probably would have just left it. So I would have been down 2 losses for the day, which would have been 1 loss for the whole day. The reason why it's 1 loss for the whole day is because my risk management is, if I'm taking 2 trades on one day, I'm splitting the amount that I would take for 2. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you, Sashi, for paying attention or just being in the live and, deep in it. I hope you learned something new, Sashi, and everyone else. That is my review for this week. I'm up $100. Could have definitely been up 200 plus. But tis is unfortunate. But the lesson I've learned, or the wisdom I've learned from trading for this week, is you actually just need to win 30% of the time or 40% of the time, and understand that you're actually winning 30 to 40% of the time, and you're not losing all the time. Sashi said, bro, I need financial. Yeah, but yo, Sashi, I think, see, with that, bro, another thing, before I leave, I just want to hear these responses. With that, are you a profitable trader? That's one. If you're a profitable trader, then money will come, but you just first need to find that money and get that money. Don't ask for money, Sashi. Money, asking for money. If you can make your own money and you're just too slack to get a job, like, these are just things I'm just saying. Like, let's just say, in my position, no, not my position, but let's just say in a position of, if you can make money, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult, like you have to get a job and work 10 hours a day, get that done, because if you're profitable, then you just need the capital, and all you need is just that capital, and you'll be out of here. And this is only, Sashi, if you're profitable. If you're not profitable, if you are not profitable, really just go demo account and save your money. Because if you're making zero, right? If you have zero money at all, or you're making zero money, how are you chatting to me right now through YouTube? You must have a phone, right? So, how'd you get that phone? Just it goes a little deeper and you can kind of figure out ways to make money. You're a student? Okay. What are you a student for? Are you in, obviously you're in university, I'm assuming. I mean, either university or school. If you're in school and, okay, degree, okay. Are you profitable? So you said you're profitable. Is that what you said, Sashi? Would you say you're consistently making money every month? Let's just say I'll just go through both the yes and no answers. If you're consistently making money, if you're not consistently making money every month, then don't worry about the money because there's no point about having money if you can't even make the money when you have the money. But if you are profitable, I suggest that don't even listen to me, bro. I say do you. If you feel like uni ain't for you, okay. If you feel like uni ain't for you, um, don't do uni. Like if you think you're not gonna use the degree that you're even working for, why are you even in it? Like that's why I never even touched uni because I knew I was never gonna hop into uni. That's just me though. That's just me. So I already knew I was just gonna do something myself, and it just happened to be trader and also a trap trader. What do you mean, like selling dope shit, like and trading? The okay, but Sashi, if you're a profitable trader, I just recommend since you're in college, since you're somehow surviving, use your money wisely and allocate a bit of it into an account or into a funded account and trade that with good risk, and then you'll get out. You don't need $10 billion right now. If you can make, you get what I'm saying? Because sorry, my brain kind of slow as fuck right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the point is, there is a way out, and you probably already know your way out. Just don't ask for help because asking for help from other people financially, especially, um, is it depends on your situation. That's one. And since you're in a university, I'm assuming that you're getting some sort of income because how are you surviving? I don't get how you're surviving without getting no money, right? Um, and another thing is, what was it? Yeah, my brain's fried. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the point is, don't ask for money because asking for money does not make you look good unless you really, really need it. That means you're asking everybody. You're asking your cousins, you're asking your mother, you're asking your dad, you're asking everybody. Don't just ask me because I ain't rich. That's one. And two, you know, why are you saying do some giveaway? What are you, bro? You acting like I'm up, bro. I'm still getting there, bro. I'm still pushing. Like I'm still working to get there, and I ain't rich. I ain't rich, bro. I'm grinding, bro. I'm grinding. And now we have 4 viewers out here. How are 4 people in here and you ain't hitting that like button, bro? I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. If I get 2 extra likes, I may stay up for an extra 5 to 10 minutes. Within the next 2, 3 minutes, no, within the next 2 minutes, if I do not get 2 extra likes, I'll probably be hopping off just because, yeah. And Sashi, I don't do giveaways because one, I'm not rich, and two, I'm showing you guys my progress. So I guess you guys can also be inspired and motivated because I believe I can achieve this. And if you believe you can do the same, cool. Now you have some inspiration here. You can also do the same thing I'm doing. That doesn't mean I'm rich. Just I'm showing you guys my progress. That's it. All right. You'll know I'm there. I'm just gonna let everyone know. You'll know I'm there when you catch me doing lives in Fiji, in Thailand consistently. What do you mean, bro, Sashi? What are you talking about, bro? Me, bro. I'm assuming you're saying trust me because I'm assuming you're saying that. But yeah, we are for sure gonna make it. I think if you're just consistent, diligent, disciplined, and you also have a mentor, and yeah. you're willing to, sacrifice your whole life really for this, you're gonna achieve it. Which you don't even need your whole life for this. I think you only need 10 years. I think 3 years you'll see definite change and improvement. Is what I've kind of gathered from information. But the point is, you just need a lot of time dedicated to this, only to this. And yeah, have faith in yourself. So yeah, since nobody has done the extra likes, it's okay. It's okay, y'all. I get it. You're hurting my heart a little. Okay, we got one extra like. We got one extra like, y'all. We got one extra like. It's all right. It's all right. But we need one more extra like for me to stay up for 4 more minutes, or I'm dipping, y'all. I'm dipping because I'm tired as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super tired. Um, and I've already done everything I needed to do. So if you guys want to check out my review, just bring this video back. Just replay this video to whatever point, and you can see how I made $100, $151 for this week. I'm pretty sure. So, well, not this week, last week, but yeah, that's really it, y'all. So if you guys like this video, hit that like and subscribe, because I'm not gonna stop till I get to the top. I've been saying this for about a year or something now. So yeah, I'll probably catch you all for something like this, like a Sunday revision next Sunday. Maybe not next Sunday. I don't know, just because I'll be working that time. But you get the point. Peace, y'all.